I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And fuck all the doubters, they're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns.
Thank y'all for tuning back in to another episode of your favorite channel, Pelican Bay Dog Talking News for the day, giving it to you the way I always do, fair and unbiased. Some gonna like it and some ain't. Y'all don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. Don't forget to hit that like button before you get up out of here and drop down in the comments as your brothers and sisters always do. And I appreciate all my brothers down in the chat right now and sisters down in the chat. Appreciate all my bulldoggers from the north to the south to the east to the west, from one side of the world to the other side of the world. Keep bulldogging, keep doing the right things with these dogs, and let's get into it for the day. All right, like always, we got a lot to talk about today. But first, I want to send big shouts out to my man Samurai Kennel and the entire Shogun crew. You know what I'm saying? Big shouts out to y'all fellas, man. Big shouts out to you. And I'm going to start this video off by piggybacking off of something you said. Top 10 states. You know, I just want to give my answer to that, you know, because that's a hellified, question for the brothers. My top 10 states, I'm going to try to do them in order from 10 on down. You know what I'm saying? I got Georgia, Michigan, Mississippi, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Florida, and now my last two, you know, it can go both ways, because when you Google it, North Carolina is the Bulldog state, you know what I'm saying? But I'm from the South Cac, so I'm gonna have to roll with South Cac. But South Carolina, North Carolina, whichever way you want to put it, you know what I'm saying? Whichever way you want to put it, I can't argue with it either way. You know, I can't argue with it either way. And I actually can't argue with no brother's order of whatever states they feel like, you know, because that's everybody's opinion. But shout out to y'all brothers, man. Keep doing y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? PBK9s, I'm going to try to keep doing my thing over here. Let's get on with it, my brothers. To all my brothers and sisters out there, starting June the 11th, which has passed us, June 11th, 2023, no stores will be able to sell livestock antibiotics. You know, I've seen a few brothers, complaining about it from up north. I'm telling you, I went in my store and they weren't selling it no more. You know what I'm saying? I went in the tractor store and bought me something, but that was before the 11th. So I haven't been in there since the 11th and see if they actually took it off over there. But I know my feed mill store, you know, they took it off. And as far as the shots and all that other stuff is going to remain the same. It's just the penicillin, the dioxin, whatever you call that thing, all that type of stuff, all the antibiotics for the cows, the ivermectin, the heartworm stuff, all that type of stuff, any type of antibiotic for livestock. So might want to stock up, might want to stock up. But if you look online, they telling you not to stock up. They telling you not to stock up because of expiration dates, But, stock up, bulldoggers. Stock up. See, this bulldog thing, it ain't about one person, man. It's about everybody, the whole populace, You can't talk about or look out for one person without looking out for the other, And one thing I can say, we took a loss when it comes to these shots, getting our antibiotics from the livestock, since June 11, 2023. But Miami, Florida, Dade County has just, took a victory. Just took a victory because the Pitbull ban in Dade County has been dropped. The Pitbull ban that for many years kept brothers from having pit bulls, legitly, has been dropped. So shout out to all my brothers in Miami-Dade. Keep doing your thing. Do your thing the right way, and don't give these folk nothing to talk about or no reason to say, we told you so. Shout out to all my brothers.
Over the years, pit bulls, but now Governor Ron DeSantis has signed a law prohibiting a ban on certain dog breeds.
And this law will primarily impact Miami-Dade County, where a years-long ban on pit bulls has plagued rescues and shelters. Eden Checkle is here to break down what the new law entails. Eden.
Nicole, Calvin, typically when you walk through the halls of any animal rescue, a lot of the faces looking back at you are similar. Big, boxy heads and a wide, toothy grin. And with any luck, new legislation will encourage more adoptions for bully breeds in the future.
Dogs like these are often misunderstood. Their size and stature, coupled with a checkered breed history as fighting dogs, mean no other kind of dog finds itself here more often than a pit bull. Something Big Dog Ranch Rescue founder Lori Simmons
I see you. I see you.
sees every day.
Owner surrenders are up 60%. 40% of that is due to breed discrimination, where people are downsizing, renting somewhere smaller, or moving into a different community.
But times may be changing. Governor Ron DeSantis signed a bill outlawing a ban on pit bulls in Miami-Dade County and walking back housing restrictions based on breed or weight.
This was an unnecessary ban that cost a lot of pit bulls their lives.
Simmons insists it's a dog's history and personality, not breed, that determines their temperament.
I have more bites from Chihuahuas than I've never been bit by a pit bull. And we've rescued thousands and thousands of them.
While Simmons feels this is a step in the right direction, Simmons also says with euthanasia rates set to soar above 10 million across the nation this year, rental restrictions need to be next.
And so again, this legislation does not impact restrictions from HOAs, hotels, or rental properties like apartments. The new law officially goes into effect on October 1st.
All right, to my brothers in the chat, you got 30 seconds to look at this picture and tell me which one is the American Pit Bull Terrier. Okay, this next situation, we got a dog bus in Memphis, Tennessee. Wait, really? Not a dog bus. You know what I'm saying? Not a dog bus. Shout out to all my brothers and sisters out there. I give you the news where I got to give it to you, and I show you, and I break it down, and I show you what's what with what, okay? We got a Memphis dog bus. Well, actuality, all my brothers, you know what time it is. We got a drug bus. Drug bus turn dog fighting situation. Okay, my whole deal is we got 10 dogs that they say the brother had for fighting. Okay, drug warrant, no dog fighting warrant. Drug warrant, okay, now they got dog fighting charges. Now, when I read this article, which I'm gonna post, in big pictures so y'all can read it, or at least a piece of it, what I'm talking about, it's getting ridiculous. What I read, it's getting simply ridiculous. When I say that, I mean, this brother had hydrated lime on his yard. Do you know the article said the hydrated lime is used for getting rid of decomposed dead animals? Are you kidding me? Is this where we going at with these dogs? Is this where we going at with these dogs? So we gonna make up stuff and we gonna use everything that is legally bought for stuff. Man, they taking stuff that you use to plant your flowers. I'm not talking about the lime. I'm just talking about anything in general. It can be something a brother used for insects or something. And then they take that, when you get busted with drugs, they take that and say you using it for something with dog fighting or something with inhumane with dogs. Every single thing that your dog have for to keep his health up, to keep insects off of him, to keep him from getting like breaking sticks, to break up fights. Every single thing your dog have is used for dog fighting once drugs is involved. And that's what I'm trying to let you see with this particular incident right here. Once again, drug bust, dog bust, hydrated lime for decomposed dead animals. Shit is getting ridiculous, man. Shit is getting ridiculous. But let's keep this thing moving, man. Let's keep this thing moving. And matter of fact, the bad part about it, they say he was a dog trainer. Say the brother was a dog trainer. Dog trainer got busted with dope. Fam, now you're a dog fighter. You know how it go, man. You know how it go. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They're doing everybody like that. So don't be surprised when it happens. You know what I'm saying? 3 dogs, 4 dogs, 5 dogs, dope, dog fighting. 1 dog, dope, dog fighting. It don't make no difference. Dope, dogs, dog fighting. You know what I'm saying? And it's as simple as that. You can get tired of it. You can get tired of me saying it. But at the end of the day, you should look at how us brothers is getting caught up. And every 5 minutes, it ain't that much dog fighting in the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? If it was that many brothers entangled in dog fighting, like where the fuck is this system at that they talking about? Everybody ain't damn dog fighting. Goodness gracious. Man, this shit is getting ridiculous. That's why I say, fam. That's why I say, man, the dope was the worst thing that ever happened to this dog game. It ain't even the egos. It ain't even the internet. It ain't even none of that. The dope is the worst thing that happened to. And I'm going to say this too. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say this too. Dope is the worst thing that happened to our black people in general. You know what I'm saying? Since the 70s, whenever the coke came out. Man, I'm going to put it like this. And real quick, like, yeah, everybody got bread. Yeah, everybody can make money. Yeah, everybody can do different things and put themselves in different situations. But when that dope came, so did all the hate. You know what I'm saying? So did all the hate, self-hate. Everybody want to be the king. Everybody want to be the don. Everybody want to be that one. And that shit trickled down into the dog game, man. That shit trickled down into the dog game. Dope messed everything up. We all loved it when we have, our time with it. We all loved it. I sit back here and I'll be lying to you and say it didn't do some great things. But see, the devil will fool you and make you think that shit good, man. Get that shit and get the hell up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, get it and get the hell up out of there. That shit'll fool you. Like it's there, it's gonna be there for you to stay. You know what I'm saying? Get it, get the hell on, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause listen, we talking about them dogs right now. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna keep them jokers, gotta stay away from that thing, man. You gotta stay away from that thing. You know what I'm saying? You can call me what you want to call me. I can care less. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I know what time it is with me. You know? I know what time it is with my bulldogs out here. You know what I'm saying? I know what time it is. That's why I don't hesitate to say what I gotta say, to be me, to do what I gotta do when it comes to, like I told you, I'm good if I can just say one brother out of the millions of people I talk to. If I can say one brother for making that wrong move out of all the millions I talk to, I did my job. You know what I'm saying? I did my job. You know, one person outside of me know what time it is. Save their situation. You know what I'm saying? They can help save the next person's situation. You know what I'm saying? We can say what we want. We can love this bloodline, love that bloodline, love this dog man, love that dog man, hate this line, hate that dog man. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, everybody in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? The same brother you talk trash about can get his dogs lost the same way. The same brother you love can get his dogs lost the same way. You know what I'm saying? Yo, and it's like, when you come from certain situations, you know brothers don't have no choice but to make certain moves in life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying this to brothers who feel like they don't have no choice but to make the moves. You know what I'm saying? Make them the way you got to make them. You know what I'm saying? But just understand, you know, because see, we love to make this money, but we love our dogs. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all young brothers, you know, love to make that money. It's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But you love your dogs. You got to keep that in mind, man. And when you get bammed up in this, don't lose your dogs, you know? So if you got to put your dogs elsewhere or do other things with your dogs and bust your moves, you got to do it like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's getting to the point where anything involving the dogs and drugs, they put you in that situation, you know? Put you in that situation. But let's keep this thing moving, man. Y'all hit that like button. Shout out to all my brothers and sisters down there in the chat. You know what I'm saying? PBK9 is going to keep bulldogging, giving it to you the right way. Shout out to all my brothers that be rocking with me in the chat. You know what I'm saying? By this time, I know my folk up in there. You know what I'm saying? Liquid Luck. Shout out to my boy Liquid Lucky. You know what I'm saying? City Boy Kennel's up in the building. You know what I'm saying? All my folk up in the building. Yes, sir, man. Appreciate all my brothers up in the building. Now, this next video, you know, I wanted to show y'all because I seen this on Facebook, and I wanted to explain my situation with it and my opinion on it. You know, check this out in the background.
Accident like 4 days ago, but she got this big ass bar. This shit right here, like that's, I don't know what the fuck.
Right here, my brother, you know, you was asking about different ways to treat this, you know, which is an abscess in the chest, came from a yard accident. All right, my opinion, brother, you know, I'm just giving you what I've been through in that situation. Sambo had that exact thing in his chest, you know, after his second show, okay? My thing is, 2023, my thing is to tell you to take that dog to a vet. Take that dog to a veterinarian and get attention, you know. But from historically speaking, and my, you know, dealing with that type of situation, Sambo had that in his chest for the first 6 months of his career. I'm talking about he put dogs down with that in his chest. You know what I'm saying? I left it there, you know. And with his, it was a little more harder than what yours seemed. You know, Sambo's one was a little like a knot, you know what I'm saying? His is more like a knot with fluid in it, maybe, you know, more like muscle, you know, where yours look more like fluid. But my thing, brother, make a long story short, back in the days, what I would have did, two things I would have did. All right, one, you know, I would have went and got me a nice, sharp, brand new scalpel from feeding grain or one of them tractor stores or something, you know, and then you see them little black spots on it, on the abscess. Most likely them scabs, you know. You peel them little scabs off, and then you find your area to stick your scalpel in. All right, preferably from the bottom, that way you can drain out. You know, if it's all fluid in it, it'll drain out. Then you want your antibiotics, You want just, your stuff that's going to keep you from getting infection and keep the infection from coming back. I love to squeeze that stuff out of there, man. I love to be a doctor when it comes back in my days. I was love to be a doctor when it comes to healing my dog up. You know what I'm saying? All the different ways. I done did surgery on lips, legs. We done did it all, man. We done did it all. But yeah, with that abscess, the second way to do it, and I did it this way as well. I had a dog with a splinter or some type in his jaw from biting on wood or something, biting on the trees or something like that. And his whole face swole up. And the jaw had a big ball on the side. And took him to the vet, and they gave you the price or whatever they charged for it. But brother couldn't afford that. So what I did was stuck a syringe with a bigger needle on the end, bigger gauge on the end, and that way you can pull the fluid out. You withdraw all the fluid out of the sac. With a sac that big though, it'll probably be just easier sticking something in it, wiggle it around, get them blood clots bust up in there, and let all that dead meat and stuff and dried up and bad blood and all that stuff come up out of there. You probably got damaged muscle up in there, all kind of stuff up in there. Ain't no telling what's up in that little ball. But it all come up out of there. You just got to get them sacs bust, and make sure you give them plenty antibiotics. Back in my days, what I would do, I flush it, not necessarily in the chest, but if I had an abscess in other areas, I flush it out with the Navicine. I used the Granulex, which was the spray that foam up like it foams up like peroxide as soon as you spray it on it. It's for dogs. A lot of stuff we buy is for horses and this and that. This is for dogs. Granulex is in a yellow bottle, I want to say. You spray it on them. As soon as you spray it, it foams up like hydrogen peroxide. And it cleans the area, keeps the area clean. That's the type of stuff I would spray on it back in the days. And make sure I got the wound clean, make sure the wound can drain, make sure all the infection gone, making sure I'm keeping them with penicillin or amoxicillin or doxycycline or whatever brothers use, for their antibiotics. You just got to get that fluid up out of there, man. And me, I just can't, I don't know, man. I can't let it, just sit there like that. I'm that type of dog, man. Just go stick something in that joke and let it, I want to see it all drain out, whole ground bloody up, because I done got it out. Once you get it out, that's a lot of pressure that's on that dog right there. Once you get it out, he'll feel a whole lot better, or she'll feel a whole lot better. But shouts out to you, brother. Good luck with your situation. It ain't no big deal. Just give them the antibiotics and get that fluid up out of there, and you'll be, A-okay. Now, I know I got a lot of brothers here, a lot of sisters that drink beer that's watching this video. You know what I'm saying? To all my brothers and sisters that drink beer, I bet you ain't never chugged one like this. I'm talking about, I'm willing to bet you a couple dollars, $5, $10. I bet you a 6-pack, 12-pack. I'll mail it to your house or whatever. I bet you ain't never chugged a beer like this.
It's got to stop. I mean, it's just, the stupidity just doesn't end.
A video circulating on social media showing a teenager in Plant City chugging alcohol with a baby gator gripping the can. Good evening, everyone. I'm Josh Benson.
And I'm Jennifer Lee. Thank you for joining us. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission caught wind of this video and launched an investigation. News Channel 8's Nicole Rogers shows us how it all led to a criminal charge being filed.
This parking lot is a popular hangout spot for teenagers here in Plant City, but it's what a group of teens did last Thursday to a reptile that has some disturbed. What's your first reaction seeing that video?
Stupidity. I can see multiple things in there. It's just wrong, wrong possession of it, wrong to just drop it on the hot pavement like that.
This video, taken Thursday, began circulating around social media. It shows a teen holding an alligator in the air while chugging a twisted tea.
And my opinion, everybody they got video that touched it needs to be brought in front of a judge, and then the judge needs to take some serious points of view to use them for an example that this has got to stop.
Vernon Yates is the president of Wildlife Rescue and Rehabilitation. He thinks there's more to this story than just what was captured in this 15-second video.
He's not very lively. Normally, a little alligator about that size, man, when he hit the ground, he should have hit it running.
And so what's your message to those teens?
To those teens, there's got to be something better they could be doing with their time than besides tormenting some poor little alligator.
The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission opened an investigation which led to one of the teens being charged for taking the alligator without a permit. The FWC released a statement saying in part, quote, the lack of respect and responsibility shown toward this animal was disappointing to see. They went on to say this serves as a strong reminder of the consequences of such behavior. The FWC tells 8 on your side that little alligator was released into a local retention pond and is alive and doing well. In Plant City, Nicole Rogers, 8 on your side.
All right, now it's 75% of y'all looking at this video ain't subscribed. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button at least, you know what I'm saying? And hit that like button before you get up out of here. If you're not going to donate no money, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share the video. You know, that way you can help us do the things we need to do with this channel. You know what I'm saying? Help this channel get to where it need to get at. If you're not going to donate any money, simply hit the like button, drop down in the comments, you know what I'm saying, or hit that share button. Either or, all three is appreciated. And like I say, shout out to all my brothers down in the chat, you know what I'm saying. But I want to say this, man, because I'm starting to notice, you know what I'm saying. Something I'm starting to notice, a lot of brothers around my way, you know what I'm saying. A lot of brothers around my way seem like y'all want me to stay with the Malinois, right? Y'all want me to keep the Malinois and give me that fake love. You know what I'm saying? That fake love. Because see, what I'm starting to notice, it's a lot of people with a lot of reputations that ain't really made them reputations. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about no one specific person. You know what I'm saying? See, as long as PBK9 stay with them Malinois and don't really talk about this Pitbull stuff, a lot of them stories could go on. Everybody think this shit true. But see, I talk that talk because I walked that walk when I was in the game. You know what I'm saying? When I was in the game, I walked that walk. You know, a lot of these brothers, they want me to keep them mouths and they want me to train them mouths and all that. And they don't want me to talk about them pits because they know my stories and their stories are my stories and what I know. You know what I'm saying? Forget the stories. What I know gonna conflict with what was told. So that's why a lot of brothers, yeah, and what I found out is they throw salt in you. You know what I'm saying? See, that's the difference between me and the next brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up here on my video. I say South Carolina. I say my area. I say this. I say that. I shoot everybody props. You know what I'm saying? But what I ain't gonna do is act like everybody been bulldogging. And when I say bulldogging, I'm talking about on that level. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you like this real. In my area, since Sambo left, not one damn killer touched the damn soul. Now I'm gonna tell you like that. All y'all bulldoggers, you can get mad. You can say what you want. In this area, since Sambo left, not one person had a dog that can compete to that level, that can stand up to that type of competition. Not one dog touched his soul that can leave the mark that he did. Now, if you want to say it did, I beg to argue. And you willing to, hey, brothers willing to come up on the show. There ain't been a killer in the area since Sambo. And I'm talking about all the damn bloods. From Red Boy Jocko, all of them. Last damn killer in the area. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I ain't talking about no fly-by-night killer. I'm talking about where brothers went boom, 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 boom. I ain't talking about no 1, 2, 3. No. See, that's why they want me to stay with the Malinois. Don't want me to talk about the pits. Because there's a lot of Pitbull stories that ain't true. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. At the end of the day, ain't nobody from my area be doing shit for me with no dogs. Nobody from my area, you know. Because see, at the end of the day, what we ain't going to do is that laughing in the face stuff. You know what I'm saying? That laughing in the face, talk about you behind your back stuff. See, one thing I can respect about PBK9's channel myself, that I do myself, I don't talk about no brother behind their back. I get up on here and talk straight to your face. You know what I'm saying? I put my work in, you know. And a lot of y'all brothers with these dogs right here, the dogs y'all got is because I put that work in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of dogs in your pedigree, my name might not be on it, but you can best believe I'm the reason that dog is where it's at. That dog is in your pedigree right now. You know? But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm going to leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to leave it at that because one thing I know, like I always say, when it comes to these dogs and any other activity, every sport, every video game, anything, you have beginner's level, you have intermediate, and you have advanced. When you buying products, when you buying protection dog stuff, you got beginners, intermediate, and advanced. The dog game, the only thing people jump straight in from beginners and jump straight to advanced and get mad because they really beginners and you call them beginners and they want to be considered advanced. This dog game, the only thing that do that, people just jump straight in it. Buy them a dog, first dog, jump straight in it, now you advanced. You advanced because you looked at these shows, you read a couple books, but you ain't got no, what they call it? Trial and error. What they call it? Trial and error. You know, see if this works, see if that works. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all ain't got it. A lot of y'all do got it. A majority of brothers got it. And you got a certain few, you know, that don't understand, man. That don't understand. All right, up next, we got a dog fighting bust. New Mexico, the Lopez brothers. Y'all check it out. Kind of horrific scene. They abused their mother at the same time. We got dogs, neglected, abused mother in the bed. Y'all check the video out, listen to how they put it down. And one thing I can say, it's a good thing in New Mexico the day they whoever went to that house and got that old lady up out of there. You know what I'm saying? A great day in New Mexico, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody should have to go through, you know, what she went through. Damn the dogs, damn them brothers, put them where they at.
Good evening. A search warrant in the South Valley led detectives to an alarming discovery. More than 50 neglected dogs and an elderly woman also being neglected.
Now 2 brothers are behind bars. News 13's Alexis Koneski has the details.
It's quiet behind this fence on Camino Alameda in the South Valley today, but neighbors say for years it hasn't been.
Lots of neglect with the dogs, like lots of fighting, dogs fighting, you hear them screaming.
A search warrant led Bernalillo County detectives to this property yesterday, where they found 55 neglected pit bulls. Pictures you see here show some of the dogs a little more than skin and bone, and here, malnourished puppies. According to a criminal complaint, the backyard where many of the dogs were found had no water, and no dog food was found on the property.
I don't think I've ever seen a dog actually look healthy there.
While neighbors could hear the animals behind the fence, they had no idea there were that many of them.
And I was thinking maybe 20, maybe 30. I mean, I knew they had puppies in there, but I was surprised by 55. That's a lot.
Some saying they have complained for decades about the home and made complaints about the condition of the animals with no success until now.
Thank you to the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Department Animal Control for finally taking care of the situation.
Now 2 brothers, 62-year-old John Lopez and 55-year-old Mike Lopez, are charged with extreme animal cruelty. But that's not all. They're charged with abuse of a resident as well. Detectives found the Lopez's elderly mother not being properly cared for inside that home. According to the complaint, her hair was matted, her legs swollen, and her clothes and bedding were soiled. It also says the home was covered in urine and feces. With the dogs now being cared for, the home condemned, and the Lopez's gone, neighbors we spoke to say they're sleeping peacefully tonight.
I'm honestly glad that they're gone. it's been something that we've wanted for a while.
Alexis Ganeski, KRQE News 13.
While the complaint says many of the dogs had injuries consistent with dogfighting, the report says there was no evidence to suggest the Lopezes were staging dogfights. More likely, they say the dogs were fighting in competition for food.
Now right here, I want you to look at this picture right here, which is another false representation of a pit bull attack. We got pit bulls maul somebody to death 4th of July. But check the pictures out that did the mauling. Pit bulls, aka Presa Canaries. Another bad rap for the pit bull. You know what I'm saying? Another bad rap for the pit bull. And just because the dog's got a box face, cut ears, cut tail, it's a pit bull. You know what I'm saying? People don't even try to figure out what breed it is. Automatically, if it look like a bull, it's a pit bull. You know? But it is what it is. Let's keep this thing moving. Now, y'all don't forget to tune in to the Saturday Night Live special. 9:00 p.m. Eastern special guest will be in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving it to you live the way I always do. And I shout out to all my brothers down in the chat right about now. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to hit that like button before y'all get up out of here. Y'all stay safe. Y'all keep doing the right things with these dogs, PBK9s, and I'm out.
Kill confirmed. Don't push me.